Time for Game Set Game of the Week, which I guess I will pick it back up. Whenever Zach comes back, it's his turn. I just know that. Whenever Zach's able to come back on the show, it's immediately his
Yeah.
turn. Have fun.
I think I've got one locked and loaded. I just got to look back and make sure me or Zach hasn't done it.
Yeah, exactly. So for this Game Set Game of the Week, I'm going to do something a little bit different because I'm going to flat out shout out a game I've never played. I do want to play it, but I've watched an entire playthrough, so it's like, yeah, it's kind of
So
the extent. It's like you know the game.
we've kind of hit all the points now because
Yeah,
we typically do mostly older or lesser known games.
yeah.
I've done a game that I had started and hadn't finished yet, and
Right.
now we're transitioning to haven't played it.
Yep, haven't played it, but I have watched an entire playthrough because it is a short game. You can beat it in like an hour and a half. It is a short game. So with that, I actually have like stuff typed because it is like, dude, I don't want to spoil anything. So I had to make sure that it's such a short game that I did not spoil anything. So I actually have stuff typed for this. The game is called Face of Another. It's $7 on Steam right now. It's an indie horror game, and it is fantastic. The playthrough that I watched was creepy as hell, and just the overarching story of it. Mwah, chef's kiss. It was so good. So let me give you the Steam description, and then I'll give you my TLDR that I wrote from the playthrough that I watched. Steam description: use your phone to survive the horrors, capture clues, and solve puzzles in this first-person psychological horror experience. Trapped inside a warped digital nightmare by a mysterious entity, you must navigate a world where technology distorts reality. So the game is packed with like insane touches of detail as you uncover the mystery of what's happening to you. The game starts with you talking about your friend Sarah, who you have not heard from in 3 days, and how your character says that it's weird that you're starting to forget what Sarah looks like, and you got to refer to pictures to even remember. And that you're also working on a school assignment that's titled Born Online, which is talking about how she's always lived online for learning, entertainment, etc. Heavy, reliant on social media for everything, which is kind of present in the current day, of course. The game immediately jumps into the spooky stuff very, very quickly. You get a call from Sarah, and like a deep, creepy voice is saying, "Oh, how nice it must be to wear your skin." And when you hang up, Sarah's face on the contact photos also blurred out, kind of giving that nod to what the character was talking about. The game is so incredibly well paced and carefully paced and well thought of. It's giving that feeling of confusion throughout the game as you uncover each layer of the mystery, as it all starts to make sense. And when you complete the game, it's one of those overarching aha moments where everything falls into place and clicks. It's super creepy visually, is insanely stunning at different points with the direction they go in to handle different imagery and messages for the game. Honestly, it's legitimately incredible. It is so damn creepy. Like some of the jump scares they do are incredible. The overarching like images and the visual approach that they handle different things with what the core story is of what happened with your main character and her friend and things throughout their life is so like it really is that aha moment, because there's a point about halfway through the game when you find one like thing of the story and it's just like, well, that feels kind of random. But then as you get like 30 minutes later, because again, short game, it's just like, oh my God, that was this. That was this. Oh my God. Like, dude, this is like such an incredible watch. I enjoyed every damn second of it. But, it was also one of those things since I watched it. I want to go play it because it is really creepy, but it's also like it is a short game. You know everything that happens. It's not like I don't think there's branching paths. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's like this is the definitive ending. So it's like once you know everything, especially, but like it was such a fun watch through, man. Like, so wanted to shout this one out because like it really is just like a stunning indie horror game. It just came out last month in August. You should 1000% check it out if you're into indie horrors and you want a really creepy overarching story that will all connect together. Fantastic. Face of Another Game Set Game of the Week. First Game Set Game of the Week that I have not played, that no one has played, and we shout out. Like John said, we're hitting all the boxes now for Game Set Game of the Week.